and this is the true freshman, Evan Berry. Well blocked and a good return for Tennessee, as he was taken down by Reggie Ragland. And Jalen Hurd will try to get around the side, and he does, as he got past Ragland and then was taken down and forced out by Trey DePriest, but that's a good start.
You're going to see lots of tempo and formations. Feel very comfortable that these quarterbacks can handle this system.
And go with the screen this time to Von Pearson, the JUCO transfer, 23 years old, quite an athlete. Away with Hurd, and he spins ahead close to the 41. That's a first down for Tennessee. 3rd and 7. And a sack. Peterman taken down by Xavier Dixon. 6.5 sacks on the year now for Dixon. This Black running out late as they go 2-by-2 bunch formation. And they're going to boot this and get Cooper coming out in space where he is so dangerous. Amari Cooper. See ya. Tide rolling early, just like last week. Nothing's changed. Brian Randolph absolutely whiffed on the tackle, and Cooper was gone. And he misses the extra point after it was pushed back. No excuse for Adam Griffith there. First PAT missed for Griffith. 3rd and 3 as he runs out. Now they swing it to Hurd. And Hurd tries to slither his way past Cyrus Jones, and it's going to be close to that mark as he's the linesman with his foot that looks just to be in front of that line to make. Sims, quick strike right into the pocket of Cooper. 3rd down for that. Cooper is on fire early. To the 41. 21 more yards for Amari Cooper.
And one way to beat that coverage, there you see it. There's some of the cloud coverage with the safety over top, is those in-breaking routes have been very successful here early.
Here goes Cooper again. Can you possibly have a better start to a game than this? Amari Cooper, 41-yard touchdown. Josh Dobbs started the final 4 games of last year. Justin Worley, the starter, out injured. Peterman went, and now Dobbs gets his turn. And he gets it out to Jalen Hurd, and Hurd was able to keep his balance. And finally taken down by Jarek Williams, and that's a first down for Tennessee. 3rd and 9. A little bit of pressure off the edge as he steps up, and then they get to him. As you're seeing a lot of Alabama players, I think since that Arkansas game, everybody's meeting at the football, this Tide defense.
It's going to be the matchup. That's the guy you got to slow down.
And here goes another guy that's tough to slow down, T.J. Yeldon. Kurt Magid got to him, but not after 16 yards by Yeldon. This is what they look like when they've been playing down in T-Town. Andrew White. Just a little now route, and that gets them close to midfield. 8 more yards for Blake Sims.
You find success early, and this fan base, no matter how angry, how hostile they may be towards you, are harder to cheer when you're looking at a goose egg.
Here's a bubble to White. Picks up the first block, turns on the speed, cuts back, and he gets it inside the 35, a 17-yard reception.
Their protection and communication has been pretty good because Ryan Kelly is right back at home in the middle.
2nd and 7. Sims, so elusive. Launches it downfield, and inside the 5, it is caught by Cooper. Down to the 1-yard line. Great job that time by Brian Randolph. Ball came out there. That ball looked to come out right before Yeldon got to the goal line. They are signaling 3rd down. Flag is down as Yeldon crossed in, but we'll check on that as Jolston Fowler was sealing that edge.
Offside, number 9. A penalty is declined. Touchdown.
Had that been on Alabama, I think you would have gone back to that second down. We'd have taken another look because I think Yeldon fell in. They really hoped, I believe, to redshirt him this year, but unfortunately that injury to Worley has pressed him into action tonight.
Play action. And this is Alex Ellis. That was a really nice, relaxed, and targeted throw by Dobbs for 25 yards to Ellis. Tennessee searching for their first third down conversion. 3rd and 9. Pressure came up the middle as he threw it to the outside of Malone. Well, he still stays very much connected to things here in Knoxville. He's been supporting Butch Jones's effort in a program that is trying to head in the right direction as Derrick Henry takes it out to the 23-yard line, a gain of 12. And the recruiting here at Tennessee has truly been superb in recent years. 3rd and 10. It was thrown to the inside of Cooper. It was covered by Cameron Sutton. You know, Archie Manning called Butch Jones this summer to tell him how impressed he was when Worley was down at the Manning Passing Academy. Here's Dobbs as he shakes free, and this is what Josh Dobbs can do. That's a great athletic effort from Dobbs. Jalen Hurd had a cut back with all that pursuit, and Jonathan Allen got to him. Dobbs trying to keep it alive. Ball came out and right into the hands of Eddie Jackson. Big hit from Reggie Ragland, and that thing went flying.
After the play, dead ball personal foul, number 90 of Alabama, 15 yards from the end of the run.
Battle of visors down there. Malzahn and Spurrier. 3rd and 4. Good pull by Blake Sims inside the 10, and he just bumper cars his way right into the end zone. A.J. Johnson missed on it. 24-yard touchdown run by Blake Sims.
But when you're talking about a defensive line room 8 deep and the level they're playing at right now, there's nobody better.
Here's Hurd now. And he kept his balance and then shows a little power at the end against Eddie Jackson. 3rd and 1 as he tries to lean forward. And Nick Perry shot in from that safety position and wrapped him up.
Jacob Gillen 65, right tackle, playing on 1 ACL.
Incredible to think about. There he is, number 65, trying to get out and help, as that's a tackle for loss. But see, they haven't converted 3rd and long. Here's 3rd and 13 now. Dobbs gets it complete to Pig Howard. Dobbs was hit as he threw, and Pig Howard with that quick burst.
But there you see some of the size in the arm and the talent of Dobbs at 6'3", 210. Willing to take a little bit of that violence and pain.
Marlon Lane, one move to the inside. Turn it on, Marlon. Stiff arming his way inside the 10. Heck of a run by Marlon Lane. 3rd and goal. Pressure right up that A-gap. Back shoulder, money. Josh Malone. As they look for a stop here. And tough to find that against Bama. As here's Cooper. One cutback. And he gets a little extra. And they go to Jolston Fowler, a senior fullback, tore his ACL in 2012. Real unsung hero type. T.J. Yeldon. And a direct snap as they go to Cooper. And Cooper's going the wrong direction. And everybody was able to get to him that time. 3rd and 2. And he's going to move the chains. As this crowd is really supporting and enjoying the effort from Joshua Dobbs.
We'll show you highlights of that one to get you caught up on what's happening at Death Valley with Ole Miss and LSU. Got Auburn and South Carolina in a good one on the loveliest village on the plains. Plus TCU, wait till you see what they did this afternoon.
Flag comes in as Marquez North was matched up by Cyrus Jones. Somehow that was caught. An amazing effort from North. Can the linebacker convert? They got to push that pile, and it's not happening. Aaron Medley, the talented true freshman place kicker. 10 of 13 on the season. As this is a 27-yard attempt. See if Tennessee can cut further into that Alabama wide margin they opened up the game with. Play action. Sims downfield, complete DeAndrew White.
You see what they did to come out to start the second half? The exact same formation they started the game. They're in a 2-by-2 set.
They go 2-by-2 again here, a little more outside the numbers, and that opened up a lot of space for T.J. Yeldon as he gets his way to midfield, a gain of 9. T.J. Yeldon, direct snap, lost yardage, and may have lost a shoe. Somebody did. 2nd and 3, Jalen Hurd. And squared up against Trey DePriest.
And when you're physical guys, your violent players can really step their game up. Man, does it impact your defense.
3rd and 7, Dobbs sprinting to the top of your screen. Puts up a duck that is caught. They are saying that's a reception as Marquez North was able to handle that. Jonathan Allen had pressure. Here's the slant. Well done, Ethan Wolf. 1st down, Tennessee. 3rd and 8. Trying to set up the screen. Now he's got to do it on his own. Oh, what a fake that was by Dobbs.
And give all of the credit in the world to the quarterback making his first appearance of the season.
Out of the backfield is Hurd. Inside the 10, inside the 5. This is going to be 1st and goal, Tennessee. Miscommunication with the freshman Jalen Hurd. Dobbs looked one way for the handoff. Hurd wasn't there. 3rd and goal. Pearson. Touchdown, Tennessee. The comeback continues. Yeldon took care of business there on 3rd and 4. Crowd was reacting to Sims in the backfield. Meanwhile, the chains are moving ahead. Just on the south side of midfield for Alabama. Sims extending the play, tucking, running, trying. Where's the mark? And that looks like it's going to be a 1st down for the Tide. As they go empty on 3rd and 4. And he gets it complete to Cooper. So reliable is Amari Cooper. Derrick Henry gets free. Here goes Henry. Right on in. Cam Sims gave him support with a block, and the big boy finishes with a 28-yard touchdown run. Bring 4 against Hurd on 3rd and 9, and that was thrown behind Pearson. Blake Sims downfield and gets it to White. 16-yard reception by DeAndrew White. He didn't see the pressure coming at all as Kurt Magid brings down Blake Sims.
Just freshman on senior, freshman on junior, just physically absorbing so much of that contact over the last few weeks. Probably no surprise this team's as beat up as they are coming into tonight.
I like Dobbs' ability on a play like that as he read it. Dobbs downfield, overthrown and intercepted by Cyrus Jones. Ball is loose. Tennessee's got it. Corey Vereen. It was a bad exchange between Sims and Henry. A lot of folks thought could happen in the SEC West. Beat each other up. Here's Dobbs again on a good read and a nice surge and a first down for Tennessee.
Once again, lots of communication on the back end of that Alabama defense.
We threw it behind on that slant there that was there all day long with North.
And Dobbs here has found some bumps in the road in this fourth and most important period of play.
Aaron Medley, and he punches it through. And that makes it an even 2-touchdown margin with 9:42 to play. Now his defense needs to get him the ball back. They fake the pitch, and Sims downfield gets it complete. That was really well executed to Cooper. 3rd and 5. He got to the corner and got it. 2nd and 6. Sims. And it's incomplete. And the flag is down. Taken down clock. 2nd and 3 with Derrick Henry as the lone back. And he's going to boot this bad boy and pick it up. That was Derek Barnett, who was trying to find him in space. But, hey, this is a former running back playing quarterback for Alabama.
10 and 14 for Alabama on this down. So much the difference. As that momentum swung, and they took it right back in that 3rd quarter on this down.
Good shifty run that time.
Tuesday night, it's no longer about my picks or Joey Galloway's picks or Tom Luganbill's picks or Brian Griese's picks. It's about that 12-member committee putting their first rankings on the table.
How about Jalston Fowler? Fumbled the ball as he was going into the end zone. And Jalen Reeves-Maybin recovered it.
And then the opportunity to really finish it off in style, and you don't.
That was a nice effort to get it out to Pig Howard. As once again gets a completion, this time Marquez North. They have talent out on the perimeter, this Tennessee. An Alabama team that's going to be right up there now. With just that one loss coming to Ole Miss, who was upset down at LSU tonight. Be interesting to see what the College Football Playoff Selection Committee reveals to us Tuesday night.
And this has been the challenge, getting away from Tuscaloosa. And could you play your style of game where you have been so dominant in your own building? And for a quarter and a half, you were tonight. And when it mattered the most in this 3rd quarter, you turned the tide.
Well, you mentioned that Mississippi State game as Deshaun Hand, one of the top recruits in the entire country last year.
November 8th at LSU will be pretty good, too.
Always is, isn't it? Big Howard couldn't get it.
Crimson Tide will put themselves, they have to now with Ole Miss's loss, right in the first, I believe, 4 here. 4 coming in the AP poll tonight. Probably be 3 in the college football rankings, a bye, and then what a fantastic November we're going to have to talk about.
Hard to see it any other way as Coach Saban and Coach Jones meet at the end of another chapter written in this great college football rivalry. Tennessee tried to come back. Alabama responded on a record-setting night by Amari Cooper. 34-20 tied. SportsCenter is up next for Shannon and Brock. I'm Joe Tessitore. Have a great rest of your night, including SportsCenter right now.